listen to the words of your heart, please. It always tell you the truth. Always listen to the words of your heart, please. It always tell you the truth. Always listen to the words of your heart, please. It always tell you the truth. Listen to the words of your heart, please. It always tell you the truth. You can be in a rut, who cares so what? If you believe it truly can achieve. Toya and her 4 girls was cutting it up on the dance floor at Club Adrian. Why sit down when you have the tough guy himself DJ entice them the ones and twos? Why would anybody sit on their ass and drink their misery away when it's 1 hour before it's New Year's Day? Toya was looking forward of seeing 2012. 2012 will be the year of change, growth, happiness, prosperity, and last but not least, a man. Not just any man or a piece of man, a whole real man. It has been years since Toya had a man by her side who's trustworthy, loyal, sociable, dependable, sexual active, and many other adjectives that describe a good man. Toya figured 2012 would be the year she get all that she asked for. If she don't get the whole 9, at least 1 out of the 9 will help her to breathe again. And the one she chooses is a man. DJ Entice got on the mic letting everybody know it's 10 minutes before it's finally 2012. DJ Entice let the crowd know to get ready to have the champagne in their left hand while holding and caressing their lover in their right hand. Toya felt a little bittersweet. She was happy to have her champagne in her left hand, but she didn't have her lover in her right hand. That was alright she didn't have a man yet, because she had the baddest bitches in Fort Lauderdale, 4 girlfriends who had been by her side since they were attending Martin Luther King Elementary. Toya knew friendship was one thing. Relationship is a whole different ball game compared to friendship. What Toya trying to say? Her friends were the best thing in the world, but her friends couldn't sexually satisfy her. Well, they could, but Toya don't fuck with pussy. She have experience licking pussy in the past, but there's nothing like getting dick down, especially if the man's dick is wide in size and he can prolong his ejaculation. That's what Toya is looking for in 2012. Hopefully dreams come true. DJ Entice say to the crowd, "This is the moment everybody's been waiting on. The 10-second countdown into a new prosperous year. Let's bring the new year in with a bang. Are you ready for the countdown to begin?" Everybody in the club started cheering, clapping, dancing. Some women exposed their breasts as if they were on Jerry Springer. Everybody getting ready to bring the new year in, as DJ Entice said, with a bang. Once it was 12 o'clock, everybody in the club dropped down to the floor. Didn't know motherfuckers were going off their liquor or whatever sustenance drugs in their system. Didn't know people outside the club or up to anything on New Year's Day. About 7 minutes later, they all got up to drink their champagne and dance like never before with their loved ones. Toya felt good. She was thankful to see another year. She's thankful for good health. She got a job that pay her a decent salary. Thankful at the age of 28 she doesn't have any kids. Very thankful for the people in her life, especially her friends, Sheila, Kim, Tasha, and Adrian. They were her pride and joy. But there was something missing. A man. Let me correct that. A good man. Toya's girlfriends saw her sitting alone. They grabbed her by the hand because DJ Entice was playing Usher's song, Yeah. Toya's girlfriends knew Toya was an obsessive fan of Usher. Had every last album of Usher on her iPod. They knew Usher would get Toya back into the party mode. And they were right because Toya stayed on the dance floor after her girlfriend sat down sipping on Grey Goose mixed with orange juice while munching on fish and chips. On the 6th song, Toya began to get tired and sweaty. Drips of her mascara was running down her cheek. So she decided to sit at the bar. Toya sat at the bar because it was closer than where her girlfriends were sitting in the northwest corner of the club. Also, Toya sat at the bar because she could smoke her Black & Mild cigar. Toya's girlfriends couldn't understand why a pretty lady as she is smoking. Toya let them know it's a habit like anything else in this world. Toya knew it was an unhealthy bad habit. That's why she's making a New Year's resolution to lean away from smoking. While Toya's smoking and sipping on a bottle of Skinny Girl margarita, getting unwound to the crooning auto-tune make a T-Pain, someone decided to sit right beside her. It was a man, not just a man, a handsome man with a charming smile, muscular arms, and pearly white teeth. Toya herself admired men who looked good, but if they looked too good and dressed better than her, she knew these tricksters were either gay on the down low or bisexual. If this brother wants to step to Toya, he had to at least answer 10 gay curious questions. And she hope he does get offended. This is a new year for Toya. That means bullshit schemes, games, diseases, heartbreak stay in 2011. Or if they do creep up in 2012, Toya can proudly do bad all by her damn self. Toya had found the man sitting beside her was such a gentleman. He knew he wanted to get with Toya, but he wasn't a dog and he trying to quickly take off her clothes. No. He spoke to her as if she was someone he had known for some time. And that's good because Toya thought with relief, thank God he doesn't want to get into my panties. They at least talked at the bar for 30 minutes. Afterwards, they finally got on the dance floor to dance to several songs. As they were dancing the whole time, Toya was asking herself, is he the one? She knew it was too soon, and she knew guys at the club say all the right things, do all the right things to fuck that pussy up. On the low, Toya was horny, body satisfied, intoxicated with alcohol. New Year's sex would do her just fine, except he's not the one. But Toya pray he is the one. Toya girlfriends were letting her know they were drunk, full, tired, and ready to go home to get fucked down by their men. Sheila had whispered in Toya's ear, do she want her to follow her home? Sheila knew she was taking the Adonis home with her. Toya said yes she can. She said to Toya, if she hear any sounds of someone getting raped, Toya told Sheila to call the cops. But if she hear her making sexual moans, Sheila can drive home with no worries. They all began to get ready to leave the club. Toya didn't know how to let this man know he'd like to accompany her at her home. She felt dumb because she didn't even ask him what's his name. But it's New Year's, and it's likely that 40% of the people who are mingling with the people they want to get to know or fuck for tonight didn't know their names. Or Toya can simply blame it on the alcohol. Don't need to talk too soon. He asked her what's her name. When she gave him her name, Toya asked what's his name. Toya really adored his name, Rome. She wondered can he actually take her to Rome in a sexual escapade. She believed he can. Toya knew the rules. She leave in separate cars. Always had a cell phone near her at all times, fully charged. Throw her purse in the trunk. She didn't know for sure where they were going, but she knew they were going somewhere. Ron boldly asked her if she wanted to go to an after party on Los Olas. He didn't really want to take her to his home because he didn't know how she would react. And the atmosphere surrounded with people would make her feel comfortable. That's what he believed. Toya knew it wasn't a good thing to drive while feeling buzzed. She knew it couldn't be a worse feeling than driving around pissy drunk. If she do drink anymore, she would take the chance to sleep in her car. What a romantic feeling sleeping to the melodic ocean sound. Just thinking about it is turning Toya on. Toya wondered if Sheila followed her to Los Olas. Toya looked around. She didn't see her car. Toya checked her phone for a text or a message. Sheila sent a message saying, girl, you wouldn't believe who I bumped into in the club tonight. Mike with his fine ass, telling me he want to talk about getting our love back on one accord. I don't know. It's New Year's. I'm tipsy. Pussy hot and wet. Mike got a big dick. I'll talk to you tomorrow about what went down, girl. Sorry. You know I love ya. Toya kind of figured Sheila wasn't going to miss an opportunity to get her groove back. Toya figured nobody need to be lonely, especially on New Year's. Toya see Ron getting out of his SUV. He was coming toward her red Honda Civic. Once he got close to Toya's driver's front door, she began to grab her phone and easily got out the car. They began to walk close to the after party on A1A. As they began to get closer to the after party, they saw many people standing outside because the after party was full over capacity. That was cool because Toya and Ron can get into their little vibe of their own on the beach across from the after party if that's what they want. It will be a romantic adventure. Got the music blasting, people on the sidewalk in their own little world dancing, having a good time while Toya and Ron caking. What a dream come true for Toya. Well, one of her dreams came true. Don't need to talk so soon, but Toya claiming it in God's name. Toya was admiring the way he carried his demeanor. She loved how he could endlessly talk Toya has been around people who talk, but mostly talk about nonsense or talk about themselves. But Rome was talking about life situations. Toya was proud she met someone who had a head on their shoulder. Time was flying by. People at the after party was either going home or continuing to party in their cars. Rome asked her would she like to sit in his Yukon. Rome didn't think it was a good idea to be outside where police can quickly stop and ask them 100 questions because they are minorities in the upper class area. Toya said yes. They walked to his black Yukon to get more acquainted. Toya already know what about to go down. She knew she was about to get sex up and down in Rome's SUV. Plus, all Rome's window was tinted. It's about to be a blissful night for Toya and Rome. Before they could get their feet fully inside the door, they began passionately kissing. Rome told her to hold up. He had to put the sunscreen on the windshield so nobody won't see an X-rated movie for free. He then put on the Tevin Campbell. They continued to party in the back seat of Rome's SUV. 6 months later. Dear Diary, first of all, I want to say I'm sorry. I'm not writing like I normally write to you. Something major happened in my life. It has. And I didn't even let you own it. Sorry again. What I thought was something turned out to be nothing. He was good to me. He was. Made me happy. Buy me anything and everything. The sex with Rome was so damn good. It made me feel like he was a professional porn star. I never in my life had back-to-back orgasms as Rome put it on me. Way before he stick his mandingo inside my tornado of love, I'm already oozing cum out of me. What the use of having good sex when the relationship ain't nothing to be holding on to? Check this out. He first said to me, on his days off he leisurely drank. It turns out this motherfucker drinks like a fish. Once he get drunk, he like to get all rowdy, wanna tear up shit, make a scene, then rip my clothes off and force me to have sex with him while he pass out. Diary, know this is not what I'm into. I love freaky shit, I do. But I'm not into people who are alcoholics and sexually and mentally abused people. No. I had to drop that hot potato. Let somebody else pick that shit up if they want to. I don't see how somebody can be charming, sweet, such a gentleman, but once he get alcohol inside his system, he act like a jackass, dumbass, any other asses listed in the books of dummies. I'm so glad I got out before things got out of control. As him putting his hands on me. No. Not on my pretty cocoa butter complexion. Hell no. No, I'm not having that. I learned my lesson. Something that look good ain't always good for you. Someone who can give you only a sex high need to add more qualification to their resume. Well, at least for my preference. Diary, I'm taking some time off from relationships. Maybe get dick down every blue moon, but no committed relationship for me. And I'm gonna straight up let them know that. Diary, I have to say, not everything's all bad. Because God had allowed me to see another year. And I'm so satisfied with my down ass bitches who I call my girlfriends. Sheila, Kim, Tasha, and Adrian, who I would love for life. Well, Diary, I'm getting ready to end my talk with you. My show is about to come on the CW channel. Before I go, I want to say I love you. For being true, and for always listening and never judging me. You're something like a comforter. You make me feel better and help me to be myself again.